Okay, so we're about to set up on our second bike ride of 3. We're going to go along the Senda del Oso, but instead of taking the right fork down to Entrago, we're going to take the left fork down to the lake. I shall put in the name of the lake later. So, here we go. And we're off. Across the car park of the recreation area on the edge of Proaza. So the temperature's meant to be a bit lower today. It's saying 50% chance of rain, so we'll see. We had a cool air blowing in and then we suddenly had a blast of warm air, so it stands a distinct possibility, but we'll just have to see how we go on, and if it rains, might shelter. It's quite funny yesterday, we went along this part of the route here and I had to put pedal assist on a bit. I was thinking to myself, I'm feeling weak this morning, you know, what's wrong with me? Because it looks fairly level. It isn't until you get right to the other end and you turn back round and you're freewheeling all the way back you realise it's not. It's a very gradual climb all the way up to Entrago. When we were going, most of the traffic was going the opposite way on bicycles flying along, and they're really shooting along. People who look like they spent most of their time on the couch rather than on bicycles were flying by me, and I thought, God, you know, I'm not even as fit as them. Of course, no, they had the incline on their side. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, we noticed all the traffic was going in the opposite direction. After being here a few days, we've sort of figured out what's going on. The people start at the other end, rent their bicycles. They come down all the way along the length of the trail, which is about 16 kilometres, with the incline on their side. And then what they do then is they leave the bicycles there and get a minibus back, and then they ship the bicycles. You see them on trains going back and forth, back to the start point again. So yeah, I suppose you get all the game without any pain. Okay, so we're back on the edge of Proaza again, and at the bicycle hire place on the edge. Just stopped here a second. I'm going to nip down and get you some footage of the stream. Last video I didn't actually take a trip down to the stream. I filmed a bit from above, but if you wanted a break, you can bring your little chairs down here. Follow this stream almost all the way along. See, absolutely beautiful down here. Okay, let's scramble back up and carry on with the ride. This section of Via Verde, like so many Via Verdes, was originally a railway track for shipping coal and iron ore. This one started running about the late 1800s. It basically dried up and closed down, I think it was in 1963. Two reasons, mainly the mines were starting to dry up, and also the demand was as well, so that sort of killed it off. Hardly any passengers use this service. Okay, so we're coming up to the fork now. Yesterday in the last ride we took the right fork. This time we're going to take the left. What? Bastante. No más, no, possibly yeah. Try. Okay, guy just asking me how far it's down here. I guess I'm thinking, I know it's 15 kilometres both of these routes, and I know we have only done about 5. So yeah, about another 10 kilometres, he didn't seem so keen. Okay, so up until this point I've condensed the footage because it was in the previous video, so if you want to see a bit more of that start bit, you probably want to watch the last video which takes us down to Entrago. So from this point on I'll take a bit more footage because we haven't been down it before. Anything that's interesting or, you know, worth looking at, I'll bring you back in. Yeah, yesterday's route, we've got the road below us here on the right. Yesterday's route, we had to cross the road and then we followed the river all the way down through the trees. This route we're climbing up a little bit, gradual gradient upwards. Most beer birdies are never that steep. They're designed for trains, so rarely more than a 2% gradient. Obviously, if you've got a train with loads of wagons on behind full of iron ore, you don't want steep hills, you just wouldn't make it up there, and if you did, you wouldn't stop on the way back down. So yeah, never, very rarely more than 2% gradient on beer birdies in Spain. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot more altitude here. We're above the village. The other trail goes sort of in those trees just above the river along there. Yeah, I think we're going to have some better views on this trail. Okay, so the first tunnel on this route since we've took the left-hand fork. Okay, so we're going along for a bit further. We're looking for a bench or somewhere to stop so we can have a snack. We didn't put our seats in today because yesterday there was quite a few benches. But of course, now we haven't put the seats in, there's probably going to be no benches for us to stop and sit on. Now this trail is definitely a lot bumpier than the other one. The other one had its moments. Yeah, this trail is definitely a lot bumpier than the trail down below. They've both had old asphalt on them, which haven't been maintained. But this one's got larger stones in the actual asphalt, so it makes it really quite bumpy. Personally, I would prefer just have dirt. Oh, that's strange, that tunnel obviously not only goes through the mountain, but it goes over the top of the road. So we've come out on the other side. We were on the other side above the road before, and now we're on the opposite side and next to the river. We may see the other trail in a minute. Oh, that came quicker than we thought then. We were in the Valdemurrio. Down to the left, I think. Yeah, so maybe I told that guy wrong, but we have been travelling for quite some time. I told him it was about 10 kilometres. Do you think it was 10? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Been at it a while, so now I didn't tell him wrong. So this is the lake where we were the other day, which when we overshot the point that we were staying at the minute, and we carried on, and then we realised we were sort of only 3 kilometres away from where we wanted to check out anyway, so we stayed here. Yeah, it's lovely here. Beautiful spot. This was really busy the other day when we were here. It was a Monday as well, so it wasn't like it was a weekend. We found a bench. Time for a bit of dinner. Okay, so we stopped for a bit of dinner. Anthony's having a stretch. You'll probably find throughout these videos, Anthea has an ailment for every occasion. This one is, apart from the fact that she's damaged her arm, she's damaged her coccyx in the past as well, so she ends up aching quite a bit on the bicycle. Okay, so we're going to stop and have a little bit of lunch, and I think we may go a little bit further along here and explore a bit more, because it's been a bit shorter than I thought. I'll just take you over here and have a quick look at the lake while Anthea's getting a bit of dinner out. I'm not sure if there's a separate trail around coming over this bridge here. I'll have a look on the map in a minute, because this one was quite interesting. Definitely a lot quieter when we were here the other day, but maybe we were a bit earlier. Okay, time for a sandwich. So, how are you feeling?
Fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say it's absolutely brilliant for families and kids. Every single type of bicycle and you can think of, they have. You've got trailers to put toddlers in, trailers to put your dog in, extended bikes, tandems, everything, every single thing you can think of. Also, that trip we've just done is only 10 kilometres down to the lake. You can also hire kayaks and that down here as well, so you can bike down, hire a kayak, have a paddle around the lake, and then get back on the bike and go back. See that in a minute. I'll cross over the other side where that white motorhome is in the car park. That's where we stopped just the other day. Bikes down below there. It's good fun. Okay, we've just come back to the main road here. I'm definitely not going on this main road, it's treacherous. So, we found a little path here, hopefully this will take us back round to the parking spot next to the lake. There you go, right there, look at that. Okay, and it looks like we've come back to the parking area where we parked the motorhome the other night. Come on, Troy. I was thinking of taking some drone footage along here, but it's a bit dull and overcast. And I got some better footage the other day, which I shall put into this video of this lake when the sun was out. So there's a nice little picnic area around here. There's a little bar restaurant. We didn't buy anything the other day, but it didn't look overpriced to say it's a touristy place. I think it's $4.50 for a bocadillo. Pretty good price, it's about what I'd pay at my local bar. Okay, so we've been round in one big loop. You can see the little bridge over there ahead. And we're going to return back on the route we came in on. So, as always, there's some better views going in the opposite direction. I'll take footage of it, but other than that, I won't bore you with the same route in reverse. Okay, this is a bit of an interesting shot. You can see the main tunnel going through on my right, and then up this path up above you've got the little tunnel for the bicycle path, and I believe this actual little tunnel crosses over the top of this big tunnel to the other side of the road. Yeah, it's bending over to our right. Have a look when we come out the other side and just see if the road's now on our left. Yeah, there you go. Just down below there. As with the last trail, on the other side of the river, it's more or less freewheel hill all the way back. It's yeah, you've done the steep bit on the way there, now you've got a nice freewheel on the way back. and we're coming back up to the fork here. Obviously we're just going to go straight on back towards the recreation centre. That's bumpy. Another brake, you want to keep going. And there we are back at the recreation ground. Here you can see the bike's going back on the trailer now. Yeah, a lot of people are only going, or most people are only going one way, and that's the downhill way.